Hey guys, today's video is going to be a what's in my bag for my new Celine belt bag, which I've had since Christmas, and I have worn this so much since I got it. So I'm doing it in a different way because this bag really isn't filled with very much stuff. Every time I finish using it, I empty it out and pop in the tissue paper again and then keep it in its dust bag on top of my wardrobe. So it's kind of not filled with very much at all because I'm trying to look after it as best I can. So just some general comments about the bag. This is in a taupe colour. It's kind of got nice purpley undertones. It was unusual for me not to go for a black one, and my mum really talked me around from not getting a black one, and I'm so glad I did because this looks amazing with every single colour and actually breaks up outfits really nicely and stands out more against all black outfits, which is what I wear a lot of the time. This is the smaller sized one. It also comes in a big size, and this isn't small by any means at all. It fits a really decent amount of things in it. It's quite wide at the bottom, so you really can fit a lot. I'm trying not to overfill it at the moment and then risk ruining the shape, but if you wanted to, you could even carry a big DSLR camera in it, or really as much as you wanted. It's got lovely gold hardware on it. It just opens into one big section, but it does have a small zip section at the back, which I don't use. It has two small internal pockets. One of them has got all of it's kind of like the paperwork and the cards you get with the bag, and the other one I don't really use for anything either. I've had a couple of questions before about how the opening and closing of this bag works, and without a doubt this is the main drawback to this bag because it is really fiddly. Because of the belt section, you have to thread the flap through the belt and it then catches onto the gold clasp underneath. I don't always thread it through just because I'm worried about it also misshaping the belt section a little bit as you pull it back sometimes. So a lot of the time I'll just zip it up and then let the flap drop or fasten it deliberately. But if you just let it drop, I do find that then as you walk, it automatically catches onto itself, which makes it a little bit quicker as well. So now on to what's in the bag, and I'll start with the most essential item, which of course is my phone. I use the iPhone 6s Plus. I personally love the big size, but it wouldn't really be necessary unless you do a lot of emails off it, picture editing, or if you're really into playing games or anything like that, because it is pretty big, but you get used to it. Like now it doesn't feel big to me at all, and if I hold one of the smaller ones, they just seem so teeny tiny. So yeah, the iPhone obviously is the number one essential. So next is my wallet. I much prefer using a wallet to a purse because I like just being able to flap it open and close rather than zip it. This one was a gift from Bangkok. It is stingray skin and I love it so much. I get so many compliments on this. People always ask me where it's from. I've had it for quite a few years now, and sadly it's starting to break, so the lining's starting to go, but I definitely am responsible for that because, as you can see, it's absolutely stuffed full with receipts. I don't really keep it in a very organised state at all, but yeah, I much prefer having a big size one as well to keep all the cards and things and just all the general rubbish you end up with. So next up is something a little bit more exciting because it's something I've been able to carry around this week for the first time in a long time, and that is some sunglasses. I really love sunglasses. I have quite a large collection, and so I'm excited when it's sunny enough to start bringing them all out, and you just sort of elevates your outfit in a really effortless way. This pair are by Tom Ford. I bought these last summer in Italy. I absolutely love them. I love the big round shape. I think they're really a statement, but still nice and classic and are easy to wear with almost everything. The next thing I always have on me is my vlogging camera, and I weekly vlog, so obviously that means I do a little bit of vlogging every single day, so I always take it out with me just in case the opportunity arises to vlog. And the camera I use is the Canon G7X. I would definitely recommend it. The quality of it absolutely amazing, and it's lightweight. It's got the flip up viewfinder, which is just perfect for vlogging. So as I mentioned, I've been using this bag like pretty much every single day, and that's because it's such a good size. I can fit so much in it and carry everything I need. So the other bits that you can see in the bag, which I'm not mentioning, is just a big postage sticker thing, which isn't very exciting at all, but that was just because I was sending a parcel that day. So the next two things I always carry are a notebook and a pen. This blue leather notebook is by a brand called Loafers. They do amazing notebooks in various colours and sizes. I couldn't recommend them enough. They're absolutely lovely to use. The paper is gorgeous and they're laid out in a really, really nice and user-friendly way. They have like an index and place to number pages, things like that. And this next thing in this little black case is my Mont Blanc pen. The case is Mont Blanc as well. It's just a slim leather case and it has the small Mont Blanc logo on the bottom. I know maybe having an expensive pen is a bit of a strange thing. This was my 19th birthday present and I love it so much. I use it every single day without fail and I have done ever since I got it. It's absolutely amazing to write with. It just feels lovely in your hand and I love it so much. I'll write the name and model of this particular pen in the description box because I don't know it off the top of my head, but it's just absolutely gorgeous to write with and you don't need to buy refills very often, so I guess in the long term, if you keep it for the rest of your life, in some ways it's quite cost effective. So next up is makeup, and I don't really carry much makeup with me at all, just a lip balm or a lipstick, and if it's a lipstick it's always going to be a nude one. Generally whatever I find lying around I'll just chuck in my handbag, and if it's nude I know it's going to go with whatever I'm wearing or whatever the rest of my makeup is looking like. This particular one is by Charlotte Tilbury. It's in the shade Nude Kate and it's just a really flattering, quite light nude, and I find it goes with just whatever I've got going on that day, so that is one that I quite often carry around with me and use for day-to-day stuff. And the final thing is my house keys, which are ridiculously large. I have so many keys on there, it is completely excessive, but I'm so used to it now that I think if my keys were any smaller I wouldn't be able to find them in my handbag. Look, they're so big I can't even work out which is the right key on them. But yeah, that's not a very interesting thing, but is obviously what I have in my bag with me every single day. So that's everything that I carry around with me in my Celine bag. Feel free to ask me any questions if you're interested in this bag and want to know anything more about it, then just let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to help you out, because obviously it's a big decision buying a handbag and buying a designer handbag especially. So yeah, thank you very, very much for watching and I will see you in my next video.